tight ends catch touchdowns again at Wake Forest? Is it a more encouraging position to play?
Absolutely. Tight ends have always been, what any level you play it at has always been kind of a unrecognized position because you're blocking and you're running routes and, you're pretty much doing everything. You're just like an all-purpose player. But, yeah, it is fun. It is encouraging. We love to do our job, whatever it is, but, catching touchdowns and celebrating with your teammates is always more fun than the other, so.
We talked to Coach Clausen and Sam both about fighting off complacency for an offense. And Coach Clausen even said, understanding you're not just going to show up and score 40 points a game. What goes into fighting off complacency, though? Is it resetting your mindset?
This is going to be cliche because Coach Clausen says all the time. We always talk about the 1 week mentality. Every single week we have during the season, that's a 1 week season, but it really comes down to just every single day. It really comes down to a decision when you wake up. You're going to get better, you're going to get worse. And, if you got better that day, then that's 1% better, and you keep stacking those days and you start seeing really good success. And the hard part is you have guys that live that. But the thing is what's hard about being a team and us as being captains is we have to get all 120, 30 guys on that same wavelength. And that's been our challenge this summer. It's just, as us, we're trying to be the best leaders we can to keep everyone's, mindset right and pull everyone along. And I think this is the most prepared we've been and the most guys we've had ready to go and on board. But it's just continuing that. There can't be a lapse one day where, there's a bad lift group or a bad run. It's got to be every single day. And expectations are high, and that's where we want them. But we're not going to accomplish anything if we have lapses. And I think the captains this year have done a great job of that. I think the younger guys, it's not just us who are leading. It's the class under us, and everyone's bought in this year, and that's really important. So as long as we continue that, I think we'll be pretty successful.
How would you describe maybe the pride or duty you feel in not only maintaining the standard, but increasing that standard for your hometown ACC team?
Yeah, we are very prideful, but at the same time, you want to be humble. We feel we're a part of something great here because when we got, even before me, but when I got here, we were an average team, and every single year we've progressed. And that's something to be proud of, and it's important, but, it's the same thing with complacency. That means nothing because every single year it's something new, and every single year you got to show up and do the same thing over and over again. So there's always that, we've done it before, we can do it again, but you can't live on that. It's got to be something that you are very proud of, but you're looking towards the future. And like I said before, we've always had low expectations on us, and I think this is the first year where there's high expectations, and that's a good thing. People always talk about being the underdog. You don't want to be the underdog. You want to be when expectations are high, and we want to prove people right. And that's a good place to be, and now we just have to do it. And so to be from Winston-Salem, and growing up seeing where the program's, where it was, where it's been, where it was when I got here and where it is now, it is very special to me to be a part of it. So yeah.
How would you characterize the tight end room that it seems like for the first time in a few years we'll have some competition to see who's going to be the person to kind of give you a breather during the game? How would you characterize the room?
Yeah, well, when I first got here, there was 3 of us, me, Jack, and Chap Frinthorn and Brandon Chapman. So reps were split 1, 2, 3, and so there wasn't, as a freshman, I wasn't really competing, and it was really tough because summer camp was like you only got 3 guys. But I think that as the years have progressed since I've been here, and this is to the coaching staff and just everyone, it's just there's just been more and more guys who just what they're recruiting with everyone just bringing up the program. There's more competition. Just guys just want to get better. Guys care more, and I think this year more than ever we have the most talent we've had in the room probably ever in Wake Forest history. Guys that know what to do, can do it, are athletic, and we've had more guys than ever who know the playbook and or can compete for a position to play. And that's exciting because, they're all my friends, and, this is a close group of guys, and we just want to see everyone, do their very best, and everyone understands the outcome. The best players are going to play, and that's how it should be because we're trying to win games. But I think everyone's optimistic about their opportunities, and I am too because I want everyone to play. I mean, if we could play 6 tight ends, that's what I would want, but it can't be that way. But I think guys are ready to compete. I think there's a lot of guys that are on the brink of being ready, some guys that are ready, so it's exciting. I'm excited for this camp to kind of help these guys along, and I've had help since when I was a freshman and sophomore, and I've been taught how to help, and I want to be that helper now. So yeah, it's very exciting.
Anything else? All right, thanks, Blake.
Cool, thank you guys.